Hi guys, welcome to my video. With me Eleonora Karennina Firmanti and my number is K1325006. Guys, talking about mathematics, especially materials about arithmetic sequence. Have you heard about that? And did you understand about that? If you don't understand about that, the problem, because now we will learn about arithmetic sequence. Before we start our lesson, I want you to prepare your stationery. Okay? Have you done? Okay, let's begin our lesson. Learning objectives. In this lesson, we will identify the common difference of an arithmetic sequence and find a formula for the general term of an arithmetic sequence. Okay, talking about arithmetic sequence. An arithmetic sequence or arithmetic progression is a sequence of number when its successive number is the sum of the previous number and some constant, with a sub n equal a sub n minus 1 plus d. And because a sub n minus a sub n minus 1 equal d, the constant is called the common difference. For example, the sequence of positive odd integers is an arithmetic sequence. We have 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and etc. In here, a sub 1 is equal 1, and the difference between any two successive terms is 2. You can see that, guys. We have 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, etc. So we can construct the general term a sub n equal a sub n minus 1 plus 2, where a sub 1 is equal 1, a sub 2 is equal a sub 1 plus 2. We know, guys, a sub 1 is equal 1, so we get 1 plus 2 equal 3. Next, a sub 3 equal a sub 2 plus 2, because before this we get a sub 2 is equal 3. So in a sub 3, we calculate 3 plus 2 is equal 5. And then we can to get a sub 4 equal a sub 3 plus 2, because a sub 3 is equal 5, so we get a sub 4 is equal 7 from 5 plus 2. Alright, in general, given the first term a sub 1 of an arithmetic sequence and its common difference with symbol d, we can write the following. A sub 2 equal a sub 1 plus d. And we can find a sub 3 equal a sub 2 plus d. Because before this we get a sub 2 equal a sub 1 plus d, we can to substitute the a sub 2 into find a sub 3. So a sub 3 equal a sub 1 plus 2d. You can look in this screen. Yes, I have written that. And then we find a sub 4 from equal a sub 1 plus 3d, and a sub 5 is equal a sub 1 plus 4d. Okay, guys, I hope you understand about this. Okay, from before this slide, we see that any arithmetic sequence can be written in terms of its first element, common difference, and index as follows: a sub n equal a sub 1 plus n minus 1 multiplied d. In fact, any general term that is linear in end defines an arithmetic sequence. Okay, now it's time to practice. Let's go! Okay guys, for the first exercise, we have find an equation for the general term of the given arithmetic sequence and use it to calculate its 100 term, and we have 7, 10, 30, 60, 19, and to be continued. So solving this problem, for the first we must find the common difference, or the symbol is d. If we want to find the d, we must to put the a sub 2, or in here is 10, and 10 minus 7, because 7 is a sub 1. So 10 minus 7 is equal 3. So the common difference is 3. And remember about the formula for arithmetic sequence. When a sub n equal a sub 1 plus n min 1 multiplied d. So look at this, we just only have d, or common difference, so we need so after that we substituted the d in the general formula, and look, a sub 1 is 7, so we write 7, and n minus 1, and the d is 3. 7 plus 3n minus 3, because like a rainbow multiplied maybe. Just kidding. And a sub n is equal 3n plus 4. Look. And look at this. Calculate 100 term, because this is just only a sub n. So if we want to find the 100 term, we can write like a sub 100 equal, look, because we have this, we write again in here, 3, the n is 100, so 3 multiplied 100 plus 4, and so we get 3 multiplied 100 is 300 plus 4, and a sub 100 is 304. So now we have solved this problem. Then for the second, find an equation for the general term of the given arithmetic sequence and use it to calculate its 75th term. And we have 6, 4, 2, 0, -2, and to be continued. Okay, to solve this problem, for the first, we must find the common difference, or the symbol is d. D. Remember, for find this, we need a sub 2 minus a sub 1. Look, a sub 2 is equal 4 and a sub 1 is equal 6. So we write again in here 4 minus 6. And then we have t is equal negative 2. Next, remember about the general formula to find the arithmetic sequence is a sub n equal a sub 1 plus n minus 1 multiplied d. Okay, you must remember ya guys till the end this video. Alright, then after we get the t is equal negative 2, we can substitute the t in this formula. A sub n equal a sub 1, remember, is 6 plus n minus 1 multiplied d. d is negative 2. Yeah. Then negative 2n plus 2. So we get a sub n is equal 8 minus 2n. Okay, remember guys, look at this problem. We must calculate 75 terms. So we write like a sub 75 equal, because we have this, we just only write is this, okay, in here, a negative 2n. Look, n is 75, so we get a negative 2 multiplied 75. 8 negative 150, and a sub 75 is equal negative 142. Okay guys, so we have solved this problem. A sub 75 is equal negative 142. And then guys, the last of exercise. Find all terms in between a sub 1 equal negative 8 and a sub 7 equal 10 of an arithmetic sequence. In other words, find all arithmetic means between the first and the seventh term. So, for solving this problem, for the first, find the common difference or the symbol is t. In this case, we are given the first and seventh term. A sub n equal a sub 1 plus n minus 1 multiplied d. Remember, this is a general formula, yeah? And then a sub 7 equal a sub 1 plus 7 minus 1 multiplied d, and we get a sub 1 plus 6d. And then substitute, remember ya, a sub 1 is negative 1 and a sub 7 is 10. Okay, then we substitute this into this. Alright, a sub 7 is 10 equal a sub 1 is equal negative 8 plus 60. Alright, and then 10 multiplied negative 8, yeah, and then we have in here side is 60. Oh, sorry guys, and this is a plus, sorry, plus, yeah. So we get 10 plus 8 is 18 equal 60. So after that we can find the D is 80 divided by 6, so the D is 3. Okay, then next use the first term a sub 1 is equal negative 8 and the common difference is D equal 3 to find an equation for the nth term of the sequence. A sub n equal negative 8 plus n minus 1 multiplied 3. Negative 8 plus 3n negative 3. So we get a sub n equal negative 11 plus 3n. Okay, with this, or a sub n equal minus 11 plus 3n, where n is a positive integer, find the missing term. Okay, a sub 1 equal 3 multiplied 1 minus 11, and we get 3 minus 11 is negative 8. And then a sub 2, if you're asking why we need find the a sub 1, a sub 2, and then a sub 3, because remember the problem is we need find the term in between a sub 1 and a sub 7. Okay guys, remember, yeah. Then we continue. 3 multiplied 2 minus 11, then 6 minus 11, we get negative 5. A sub 3, 3 multiplied 3 minus 11, 9 minus 11, we get minus 2. A sub 4, 3 multiplied 4 minus 11, 12 minus 11 is 1. A sub 5 is 3 multiplied 5 minus 11, so we get 15 minus 11 is 4. And a sub 6, we get 3 multiplied 6 minus 11, is it 18 minus 11, so we get 7. And the last is a sub 7 is 3 multiplied 7 minus 11, 21 minus 11, so we get 8. So I can see that this is a term in between a sub 1 and a sub 7. So the answer is negative 5, negative 2, 1, 4, and 7. Okay guys, thank you for your attention. I hope you understand about this material, and if you any question, you can to write in the below on the comment column, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and share maybe in your social media. Thank you and see you next video. Bye!